been wanting to have this conversation with you for a long time.
Which conversation is that?
Yeah, this, basically just sit down with you and just have a chat, because I believe that you're one of the, last few people on, in the industry that tells you as it is. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's just sit down, let's just have a honest chat and just talk about, a bunch of things. You've been here, more than a decade now. You're still putting out music. You've branched out into making movies, doing TV shows. So I was like, if not Ikechukwu, then who else? So yeah, that's why we're here now.
Appreciate that, man.
I know. So
it's like next year is gonna make it 2 decades. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
WFA, baby.
Hey. I think this is the first time in my life, in my entire life, that I've actually say that, wow, I have no fears, and I actually feel very, very good about the future.
Okay.
Like the stresses that I've been through in the last few years, the depression, the pain, the hurt, all that stuff. It's like, hey, like I always used to say prior to now, like all that stuff is, is the makings of one, so the makings of me, and I appreciate them, and I'm in a very good space right now.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. So you mentioned 3 things I wanted to speak on: stress, pain, depression. So I know when you go into the industry, I remember that first album where shirtless, with the chains and everything. And I remember your dad having a cameo in your video.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with?
Shout out to Pops.
I know. How did you deal with the loss of your dad, though?
Oh wow. OC.
Yeah.
This guy.
Like I said, I just wanted us to have like a...
Nah, this is real. I like this. This is real.
Yeah, so how did you deal with that?
None of the fugazi stuff. Okay, so I had to realize that, I didn't really deal with my dad's passing when I thought I was dealing with my dad's passing. I actually ended up dealing with my dad's passing in a moment where I thought that I'd already dealt with it.
Yeah.
I was with dbanj in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
When I found out that my dad passed, and I had been with him in the hospital the day before I left for Port Harcourt. So we were gisting, and in fact, it's been the deepest conversation that me and my pops had in only God knows how long. I think the last time him and I had a conversation that deep was when I came back to Nigeria the first time in 2005. Actually 2004 Christmas going into 2005, right? And I told him that this music, this is what I'm doing, and I know he might not approve because Popsy was a computer scientist / electronical engineer type, double from Howard, all that stuff, so, and I'm the first son, Ike Jr., so, but he took it very, very, very warm-heartedly, and even listened to my music and pulled one ear off. I said, this thing needs more bass. That kind of stuff. My dad was really into music, but it wasn't until after I'd gone through the whole process of burying him and going about my business and thinking, oh, it's all done, it's all gone, okay, we're moving on. Well, bro, I didn't deal with my dad's passing till years after it. Yeah, because I had to be a hard man through the whole process.
Yeah.
I had to be a hard man through. I didn't even realize that I put on the hard man moniker till it was already almost done.
I don't think I'm prepared to deal with the fact that I might not be able to have those phone calls again. I might not be able to, have that somebody I can always run to just give me those insights again.
Can I say something here?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I would advise you, right, to reprogram and recalibrate your brain right now as far as what you consider priorities.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had this kind of moment prior to my dad passing, I would have spent as much time that I could with him, even if it was just to chill, sitting on the ground next to him, watching TV.
Yeah.
Gisting. So you get, once they're gone, they're gone.
I know.
You get me? And we can't put our finger on when that moment is going to be. And the older we get, the more precious we realize how life is and how short the time is.
True.
You know what I mean? So I hold on to my mom like nothing. Today's my mom's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to you,
I wished her happy birthday already.
Yeah.
She's not awake, because she's in Yankee.
Yeah,
but still, I'm still going to call her, video time with her, because I should have been there with her. And I promised I'd be back, but I'm getting a little teary-eyed now.
I know. Same here, man. It is.
But yeah, man, that's just life.
I know.
Bro. It's just life.
A lot of people feel like you're very misunderstood. Ikechukwu having anger issues. Ikechukwu always beating people up. Ikechukwu does. Why do you think people misunderstand you though?
So when I came back to Nigeria, everybody kind of like monikered me to DMX.
Okay.
And I actually had a hand in that too, because DMX, I mean, I loved his music. I looked up to him, Busta Rhymes, Biggie Smalls, all those people, And when I came back to Nigeria, I didn't like being on stage with a shirt on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I knew I was selling market also. So, and then when I shot my first video, the guy who was the Harem. Shout out to Harem, by the way.
Yeah.
Harem was the South Afrikaans guy that came from Josie to help Storm Records when it came to producing Big Brother Nigeria, the first one. And Obi Asika had spoken to him about shooting My Name is Ikechukwu, the video. Unfortunately, he was sick that day.
Yeah.
So I ended up co-directing / directing all that stuff, and then guess what? It became a DMX video.
I know.
So I can't blame people for that. But then also, I was a very lekpa guy.
Yeah.
Very, very lekpa guy that liked going out a lot, you know what I'm saying? And used to get bounced or blocked off at the clubs.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for Nigerian bouncers, they didn't understand that it was a complete violation when you put your hands on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't tolerate that nonsense. Yeah. So after I had beaten up maybe 2 or 3 bouncers, the G went around.
You could beat some people.
Yeah, the G went around. But it was really that, I had a few altercations with police and Lasma too back in the day.
Yeah.
And just gist went around, I guess, and people just propagated that. Bro, you know how long it took me? I tried to clean my name for a long time. I behaved well, but people don't care.
I know.
Say, he go just beat you. No do business with him, he go beat you. If the deal no go the way he want, he go break your head. Forget that guy. And then you also had people in the industry who were giving out that information to blackball me or undercut me. So it is what it is.
How is it though for loving somebody? How vulnerable does it make you get?
My guys always make fun of me, call me a woman rapper, lover boy, because loving has always come easy for me.
Okay.
It's always come easy for me. And the lover boy part of the thing is when I love deep.
Yeah.
You get? I try to replicate what I understand as love, which I learned from my parents, old school love.
Yeah.
You get me? So it was easy. But in this day and age, you kind of get, it's like a washing machine.
Yeah.
You get tumbled around because you're still this person, but you're dealing with other people who you're not on the same page. People's ideologies and understandings of love and life are just not the same. You get me? But they see you, and they see that you represent what they want.
Yeah.
So they'll do whatever it takes to represent what they think that you want or what you said you want, so that you believe that this is a match made in heaven. Yeah. And by the time you realize you're too locked in, you're too in love, you're too invested, you don't want to believe that you picked wrong, so you actually might even stay to try and fix it or try and make you believe you can fix. You can't fix nobody. You ain't God.
Yeah, true. I agree.
So I mean, love is love, man, but in this day and age, man, love doesn't really exist as much as it used to. I healed from the last situation I was in 2022.
Okay.
But I still kept myself protected and guarded.
Yeah.
Come 2023, coming back to Nigeria for work, I realized there was one event I was at. I think it was Obi's house. Shout out to DJ Obi, yo. I think it was at Obi's house.
Yeah.
I just realized, oh man, I'm happy again.
Yeah.
Wait till.
What's going on?
I'm happy again.
Are you Christian?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Okay.
And I definitely believe that Jesus saved me.
Okay.
So Jesus is Christ.
Okay.
And followers of Christ are Christian.
Okay.
So yes, I am Christian.
Okay, fantastic. And you believe that there's always a God, engineering in everything that you do too.
100,000%. Without him, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, great. So
I just don't. Okay, I don't need to go.
Let me
not go any further. Let me just, I've said enough, right? You already got my tone.
I know.
You got my tone.
I did.
Yeah.
So, we've seen you transition from making music into, making film.
I'm still making musical.
Yeah, you are.
Because these Nigerians, they believe you have to be one-track minded.
Boy, we see you play, like you give your all into the characters that you embody, and I like them. So you do your stuff on Black Book. We've seen you across,
Black Book,
number.
The film or Black Book, the series?
The series. Was it the series? Yes, the series. Yeah, sure. So we've seen you do, you embody characters over a plethora of titles that you've done. So which do you enjoy more? Being an artist or
this question.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer this question.
Yeah.
So I give it my best shot every time, which I'm going to do now.
Okay.
I love making music.
Okay.
I can't stop making music. Like, anybody that sits around me will notice that within a specific amount of time or duration, you're going to see me creating one way or another, or biting something from the TV or from the atmosphere or from that's just who I am. I'm inclined to rhythms. I'm inclined to sounds. You understand? Can't help it. So I'm going to do that to the day I die.
Okay.
That goes for acting too.
Yeah.
And the acting just started.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it till the day I die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Music kind of didn't really stand that chance initially, because when we were younger, we used to say, man, we ain't doing this until when we're 40. We're going to look like being in the club, clubbing up at 40 and, making music at 40, being on stage, rapping and then that. Now their fans are the ones telling you, come on, will you get up and rap for us? What's wrong with you? Yeah. How you feeling your age? Mm-hmm. That kind of stuff.
How you feeling your age?
Yeah, for real. So, like, the creative process in both, they're totally different from each other.
Yeah.
Totally different from each other. And with the music, I'm more in control.
Yeah.
To a certain degree.
Yeah.
And with the acting, I'm not that in control, but still am.
Yeah.
With the character that I'm giving, I'm embodying, and I'm trying to present, But I'm not in control in what I'm who the character is, or what was written for the character to say, or what scenes he will be in, or locations, etc., 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 etc. So I don't really have that much control. I'm just coming in and doing my best.
I know.
Yeah. So if you can figure out which one I like better from that explanation I just gave.
I know this shows that you're a 360 creative right there.
808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Heartless.
Yeah.
Go and listen to that song. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are other songs on the album too, but you remember he was reflecting on watching his life go by while all his homies were making all these achievements in life that he wasn't making, but he was making achievements in life that his homies weren't making. But he, in his own shoes, recognized which ones made more sense. And it's like, bro, I've been in those shoes too.
Yeah.
Like, I caught COVID twice, 12 months apart. You know what I'm saying? December. Yeah. One in America, one in London.
Yeah.
You get me? And I went through the same thing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the first time I caught it, I was engaged.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
First time I caught it, I was engaged. But what no one knows is that after the engagement, we broke up.
Okay.
And I came back to Nigeria.
Okay.
And I went through those thoughts, but she followed right through. Came right to Nigeria too. And was like, hey, listen, I messed up, sorry.
Okay.
I'm ready. So I was like, all right, cool, we figured this out. But then I got cold feet again.
Okay.
And it wasn't like I was getting cold feet because of me, or it's natural to get cold feet or anything like that. It was because of what was happening.
Yeah.
So I ran to the United States again. And shout out to my boy, Sound Sultan. I know you're looking down on me right now, bro. Love you, bro. This is who I was talking to almost every day when I was in the States at that time. Because he was in Brooklyn and I was in Maryland. I was supposed to go see him, but, the hospital was having issues, So he was like, yo, just chill. And he used to talk to me, and tell me, I was like, yo, Kills, you got this, it's all good, yeah. Went right back into it.
Yeah.
Came right back to Nigeria. Did the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it went left. And no need for sordid details, but it went left, you know. And in retrospect, in hindsight, what I recognized was all the rules that I had learned about life, through life, in my life experiences. I didn't use any of that knowledge in my own case. I'm always spewing it out to other people, but in my own case, I didn't utilize any of that information. Hence, leaving it as information.
Yeah.
Because information that you do not utilize never becomes wisdom.
Yeah, it's still,
It's just archived information.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That's deep though. So that's
true.
really deep. That's really deep. So,
and that this mindset is what helped me heal faster, because I recognized my faults, what I didn't do right.
Yeah.
And then I also recognized that I chose wrong.
Okay.
Because first and foremost, there are a lot of things that happen in relationships that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And once they happen, flag it and you move on, because you know that, hey, that's a no-no. Both parties should know that's a no-no. And the minute you have to teach your partner, who has had a reasonable life on this planet, certain things that children should know, hey, that's a big problem.
I know. What gets you out of bed every day now? What do you look forward to?
The fact that I'm alive, bro. When I wake up, when I open my eyes, the first I'm like, oh God, wow. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. And then I just go into prayer straight.
Okay.
And I'm happy. Papa, I must be special to you. Because I know as I wake up like this, you get some people who don't wake up.
Yeah.
You get them plenty.
True.
Them plenty. Forget about the ones in Nigeria. I'm talking about globally.
Yeah.
Them plenty. So for me to still be waking up every morning, and it's not like I'm not championing hundreds of thousands of underdeveloped, impoverished kids and lifting them up every single day and spreading the word of the Lord every single day. That's not, how am I being highlighted? How am I being highlighted? How am I special? So thank you, Pops. Thank you for letting me get up. And guess what? Just knowing my potential, knowing what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
The plans that I have, the things that I've not seen come to fruition yet. These are things I'm like, okay, it's another day to give it a go.
Mm-hmm.
It's another day to give it a go.
I know.
It's also a way to reduce your stress.
True.
Because we as men, black men, black African men, black African Nigerian men.
You have to put that in. You have to put that out there, man.
See, I also saw the conversation coming here, man. They say, as a man, you must provide for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I say providing for girlfriend. You're not talking about wife and children.
Yeah.
You're talking about, they say you must provide. That if you can't provide for your girlfriend, you're a broke man. You're not a man.
Yeah.
My brother.
But do you think the dynamics of relationships have changed, especially now that there's social media? So are we
dynamics of relationships in this day and age are being dictated by 99.9% by social media. Like someone like me, they'll say, oh, this guy, you're contradicting yourself because you be Yankee boy now. All this one where they go there all the time. See, I believe that the consumption of all this stuff and the integration of all this stuff into Nigeria and Africa on a whole is systemic. It's very, very specific. It's deliberate. Bro, I don't want pizza out in Nigeria anymore. I don't want chicken, what's the other one? KFC in Nigeria anymore.
Yeah.
If they bring Chick-fil-A or Popeye's chicken, I will leave the country's passport and everything alone. Because guess what? All the stuff that's destroyed there, they're now bringing it here. All our food stock, all our perishables, everything, we're still organic.
Yeah, true. To a very large extent.
But we have started to use GMO fertilizer. GMO fertilizer is like poison to the soil.
True.
Okay, over time, it's going to make your fruit seedless. Over time, you're going to now rely on them. Because guess what? They have behind your back come into your own continent and collected all the original seeds of all the fruits and trees that you have. And they're all in that big seed vault in Norway. So when you now finish GMOing your own land, and then all your fruits are now seedless, rancid and acidic and eating up the insides of your body, we will now have to buy our seeds back from them.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're not going to give us our original seeds.
I know.
They'll give us our GMO seeds.
Yeah.
You're never going to be disappointed if you don't expect. You know, that's one thing that we do as human beings. We always have expectations, and that's why you set yourself up for disappointment because you're expecting something. You get me?
That's deep, though.
No, but it's true. You know what I mean? If you don't expect anything, for example, you're broke.
Yeah.
You need money. Man, let me call Kills. Man, Kills has money. You're expecting Kills has money, one, and expecting that the relationship you have with Kills will provide Kills the emotion to
give you
part with some of that money for you.
Yeah.
Those are expectations. But when you call Kills, if Kills is in the hospital and Kills just finished losing a deal and Kills is looking for money himself, you get disappointed.
True. Yeah, true.
I don't even know if my music classifies as Afrobeat. You understand? I'm sure some of it could.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of it would be, they'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but I listened to, I watched/listened to a short interview that, or a little snippet of an interview that SDC did with Ebro in New York. And they were asking something similar to that. And Tech, man, shout out to Tech. Tech answered it in the best way possible.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, look, at the end of the day, our music is inspired
by Afrobeat.
And our music inspires Afrobeat. Okay. So I can sit here and write you a song, Phenomenal, that has no kind of Afrobeat in the beats now hip hop complete from New York City, Harlem, all the way.
Yeah.
You know, my hook, Praise is singing the hook. Nothing Afrobeat about it. But guess what? Fast money never stays long. When our fast money makes sense, when a G was broke and laid off. What does that sound like?
Afrobeat, actually. So I hear you, though. I get.
And that's a bit of a rap.
Yeah.
From a song on that same album.
Yeah.
You get me? So it's like, even Breeze, that's my song.
Yeah.
I just want to sit up on my microphone and dance along in the breeze. People are like, Baba, this is not new genre. Baba, you don't create new genre for us. So thank God they break from Afrobeat. But then guess what? My people in America are like, yo, this Afrobeat song you just dropped is heavy. It's heavy. Yeah. It's connecting Caribbean and Africa.
I don't like you. Because that's how they talk. And you're looking at them like,
I'm like, sure, buddy.
Sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. Whatever you say, I'm with you, yeah.
Right now, there's more money, the international labels are in town, and it's almost like everybody everybody just sees it as a means to an end right now.
Yes, because that's what it is.
Yeah, there's no longer, you sit here and let me call this artist up and let me see if I can be able to get him to jump on the verse.
You see it different because you were there from the beginning.
I know.
And then these individuals are it's a means to an end.
Yeah. Then they jump on the record, and when it's time to clear, it's a merry-go-round, or you can't get you can't even get anything right. Yeah.
You know why you're asking this question. I have maybe 10 songs that will probably never get heard because of this stuff that you're talking about that is existing right now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this doesn't, what I'm about to say doesn't buttress your point because it goes against. Unfortunately, half the songs are by people from our era.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So there's a change that has happened to a lot of people in the industry, and it's a follow mentality. You understand? Because the Gen Zers are doing it now, the older cats assimilate. You get me? And I'm just not one to be effed like that. You know what I mean?
Is it fear?
It's fear for not being relevant anymore.
Yeah.
Fear for, you just say I won't be like Ikechukwu.
Yeah.
I better forget, Joe. Like I did up here. Do you understand? But as far as I'm concerned, I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up. You know, so it's all a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
And, yo, bro, listen, man. The love in the industry does not exist. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like the last time I saw real love or something that resembled real love in this industry was the relationship between Bella and Mo.
Yeah.
Besides that, who else? Show me something else. The last time I saw some real love like that was Olamide and Fino. You know, and that was a long time ago.
I know.
And it's still loving till today.
Yeah.
You get me? Because it's real.
Yeah.
You get me? So they don't exist no more. When you were talking about this stuff, right? Do you know the pictures I was having in my head when you were saying this stuff, or really chasing around? I was having pictures of when I just got back to Nigeria and I met Dari. Dari carried me go studio straight. The minute he here said they do music. Then I now tell I say, I did with Don Jazzy and dbanj. Say, hey, I get one song where I want to. Don Jazzy say, hey, come now. We will run. Go Zeno Foster studio for Ikeja. All of us did there with mosquito. Tack, mosquito. Tack. Till 5 o'clock in the morning they record. Durella show up. This is Durella. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore. Dari called me up. He's got this one thing. I'm like, I'm a Big Low studio. It's really okay. I'm coming.
No, shouts to Big Low though. May his soul continue to rest in peace.
May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore. People are not looking to support. They look at each other as competition, and that's the major problem.
Yeah, how's the Uncle Kills? How's that project doing? I loved it. I loved that video.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother.
shot that in Marina, right?
Shot in Obalende, right behind you.
Just here. Oh, okay. Oh, why was it? Okay, yeah,
we even drove on this road a little bit.
Okay.
So OG Uncle Kills started off very, very well. You know, it was getting a lot of love. People were feeling it. But then I guess at some point there was that switch where people were seeing how much love it was getting and how much support it was getting, and people started to notice and say, wait, hold up. How come the rest of the industry ain't supporting this? How come everybody ain't posting this? Like, this is fire. Like, there are some other stuff that's just not popping. Because that's what it is. The gatekeepers are the gatekeepers are more than gatekeeping. Now they are the gates.
Yeah.
They are the gates. Now them big gates. You understand? They don't want to hear anything. Everybody want chop where they're not supposed to chop, or where they believe say they're supposed to chop past everybody. Yeah. And guess what? The album kind of tanked.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, you need a lot of money these days to just make one record break.
Yeah.
If you're not in the loop of the loop. You know what I'm talking about.
True.
And unfortunately, me that I thought that I would always be in the loop, I found out that I have been segregated, you know, out of the loop. So even the fans, I'll say, Baba Nalai, we love your music. How many of you Nadi? How many of you Nadi?
Yeah.
How many? Now go stream up to 1 million streams in a month.
Yeah.
And even if you do stream up to 1 million streams in a month, will you do it again next month?
I know.
Exactly. Because that's what's going on. And people are buying streams, people are buying comments, people are buying likes, people are buying views. So guess what? If you no get bar, but your guy get bar, he go pour the bar inside your stuff, so you go blow, all of them go blow together now.
Yeah. So okay, just one last thing. So how is Zella though? You guys made that fire record, Bilioto, you know, back in the day. How's he? Are you guys still good? Are you guys still cool?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Funny story.
No, you asked me a question.
It's okay. Yeah, I did.
It's very unfortunate that you just asked me this question because I just spoke to him.
Okay, how was he though?
And the first thing he did was attack me.
Why?
That I abandoned him.
Okay.
That I did this to him. That he is the way he is right now because of me.
Okay.
How? You know me, I deal with facts.
Yeah.
When I met you, I didn't know you from a can of paint. I didn't know you from anybody. Now links tell me, hey, get one studio with inside Falomo Church, just there good.
Yeah.
That's how I met you. I didn't have to give you any of the access I gave you, but I did. You produced a record with me. I gave you all the props of the production on the record. Shooby-dooby-doo.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, that was Zella.
Yeah. That was the beginning of my relationship with Zella.
Okay, yeah.
But then he messed that all up. I'm going to tell the whole truth. He messed that all up. You get me? And we can dig deeper. I can tell. You know Tanya Merritt?
Yeah.
Okay. My guy went behind my back to go and start. The person that I introduced him to as, this is one of my producers that I just met that I'm bringing up. Maybe I'm start trying to do deal with her.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I was like, oh, that's the kind of person you are? Clickety click. Now, I gave you love again further on down the line when I ran into you after you had been begging, apologizing. You're now with Megish Studios. I don't know if you remember Megish.
Yeah, I do.
When Megish had them Fourth Republic dudes, that was the group that N6 was part of.
What's his name now?
Maxi
and
some other guys.
Yeah.
Now, he was there. I don't know how he got in there, but he was there. And McGish told me that the only reason why I took this guy in, because he said your name, and I know you used to. So I was like, yeah, just show him some love, man. He's, he's got issues, but he just needs some love. You know what I'm saying? He blew that up, too. He blew that up, too. Okay, the next time I see you, you're with one day call. And then one day says, yeah, kills, say now because of you, I know this guy, but then I just give him a chance. They mess up already, but I said, Baba, just beg, I beg. I beg, Baba, I beg. He blew that up too. So is Ikechukwu really the problem? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I spoke to him, I saw him on TikTok. I've been trying to build my TikTok, right? Okay. I was on TikTok just now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I saw him on there. And I was like, Zella. So I started to give him props. You guys, you don't know this guy. You guys go and follow this guy. This guy produced for me back in the day, WFA, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then he just started to enter me on WhatsApp. I put tattoo on my shoulder. You think this tattoo mean? WFA, waiting in me as it did my shoulder. He just abandoned me. Baba, now me tell you, go a tattoo on your arm. No, you tattoo and come show me say you did lawyer. Is it not because of that tattoo that I've been loyal to you forever? To my own faults, to my own detriments. Now calm down now. So listen, I love the boy. I put a roof over his head. I've fed him. I put money in his pocket. I've given him part of my career too, right?
Yeah.
Have I not done enough?
Yeah, you have actually.
Okay. And I still show him love. You insult me on my phone and I didn't even block you. You're still there sending me every morning your broadcast. I didn't see the broadcast now. You get me? But I'm not going to interact with you anymore because every time I try to interact with you and show you love, you show me hate. And you don't appreciate any of the stuff that I did in the past. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm sorry, man, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of people taking a piss on me because they know how nice I am. And I'm talking about everybody. Everybody, bro. For real. Look. If you people listening right now don't know this, I am 49 years old. I'm not a little boy. My physique might look different, but I'll be 50 in October. All right, that's half a lifetime for some people that live up to 100. And there are not that many.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
True.
So I don't have time to be dealing with people who are trying to propagate some kind of nonsense about me to gain or... Them no even enter Uzi's issue, my own brother. That goes around the whole world spreading lies about me. This is the first time I'll say it on air anywhere. But guess what? I'm not the first person that has sibling rivalry. I'm not the first person that has brother or sister issues. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who can relate will understand. Yeah. You get me? I love my brother to death. I love Uzi to death. He's the only brother that I have from my mother and my father. Everybody else, not girl. Uru, Ada, Ekele. Do you understand? I love my brother to death to a point I used to cry inside my bedroom. Some of my guys will even tell you that. I'm not lying. Why are you crying? Uzi. Because I wanted to see him win so bad that it hurt. Because to me, him not winning means me not winning. It means I failed. And he used to tell me to my face I'm a failure. So I mean, like, bro, I'm like, look, there are too many issues. You can only beat a good man down for so long. And I am a good man. You get me? I'm a good man. They can't take that from me. They've tried to, but they can't. Yeah. Shed those tears, bro, because I've been shedding them for too long. Yeah. People see someone strong and they try to tear him down to make themselves look strong or to make themselves look good or to get sympathy from people because they have, it's always specific. But me, I'm one of the realest mother you will ever meet in your life.
Like I said, this has been one of the most. This is why I wanted to have this conversation, and you've made me too emotional.
Sorry,
this morning, man. You've touched. Yeah, I know. You've touched on. I tell everything.
The truth when you want to hear the truth. Call kills.
Call kills. Yeah. So we'll just end it with Breeze.
On a very light note.
I know.
Put it in the breeze.
I know.
When you have issues, see, listen. At the end of the day, I know I might sound pained, but that's because it's coming from pain from the past.
Yeah.
We've moved so far past it at this stage. So we can easily talk about it. You get me? Easily. At the end of the day, what I want for everybody that has ever interacted with me is to walk away saying, man, that guy is real. He don't pull no punches. He tells the truth, and he's love. He is love. Because guess what? I am love. I try to depict that to everybody. You're gonna receive love from me before you receive anything else.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So thank you so much, Ikechukwu. This is, I needed it.
You're not welcome for making me so emotional.
I'm so sorry. My brother.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure